When putting on a fitted sheet, it can be confusing on which goes to the top and which goes to the bottom and which goes along the sides. Most modern sheets have a little tag along the siding where it says this goes on the top or the bottom, or this part goes on the side. When you run into a fitted sheet that doesn't have these tags, you will notice immediately that the part that goes along the side is going to be longer than the part that goes on the top or the bottom. As you can see, this part here is shorter, so I know that it goes on the bottom or on the top. Once you have the fitted sheet all lined up and it's on the correct siding, what you want to do is you want to find the little corner piece. And what I normally do is I will tuck my hand so that it's inside out. And I will place my hand on the corner of the bed and pull the fitted sheet down and over and tuck it under just a corner and make sure that it hangs on by lifting up the mattress just a little bit and sliding it under. I usually then go up to the other corner and do the same process, sticking your hand inside so that it's inside out, laying it flat and pulling the top of the sheet over your hand, lifting up the mattress just enough and letting it catch on that corner. You follow this routine and this process all around the bed. With the last one, I usually give it a nice little tug before finally going and finishing off with the final corner. This is known as a top sheet. You might run into a client who doesn't use a top sheet, but it's important to know what a top sheet is, what it does, and how to put one on. So the first thing you want to do, like the fitted sheet, is check and see where the tag is. Usually it's in the bottom corner. The tag and what side it's on indicates what side you are going to have facing towards the blankets, up. And then you just get it so it's laid across, nice and smooth. Try to line up as best you can the sides evenly. The best way to do this is to go to the end of the bed, slide your hands out as far as you can, and give it a nice little toss. Flatten it out from there. Going up to the top to pull it nice and snug, you'll feel a nice big pocket of air to smooth that out, and you're done. When it comes to tucking a sheet in, there are a couple of ways that you can do it. The most common way is to lift the corner of the sheet, place your hand right like this along the mattress, and fold it over your hand, slowly slip it out, lift up the bed, and tuck it this way. Ask your client how they prefer their corners to be tucked in for the top sheet. Some clients prefer not to have their sheets tucked in at all. This provides easier pull motion for clients who have trouble with tight bedding or movement strength. Some clients prefer that you not tuck in things individually, but that you tuck them in all together as one big tuck. You can then begin to put the comforter on. In a similar way that you put on the blankets and the top sheet. And like that, you finish making the bed. When putting on a pillowcase, there are a couple of ways you can do it. I recommend finding the tags and putting them in first by taking the pillowcase, opening it up, putting the pillow inside, still hanging onto the corner, and pushing your arm and pulling the pillowcase down to meet that corner. And then give it a nice and it's done.